Hey ladies, it is the DS Junkie here, and I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about my experience and exactly what my thoughts and opinions are. I get asked all the time first, how do I manage so many businesses? It is a lot. I think I'm a distributor, rep, or whatever you want to call it, for 5 different companies. I've basically a hobbyist for most of them, but I did try to manage 2 to 3 at one time. So it gets to be crazy. I also get asked a lot if you can be successful with more than one business. So I kind of want to address both of those questions in this video. So let's get started. All right, so every time I get asked those questions, it kind of comes down to the great debate. So you have one person like me who is a distributor for 5 different companies, and they seem to be relatively successful, or they believe they can be successful at all of them. And then you have another person you're looking at, and they have one, and they can't make it succeed. So you kind of wonder, like, okay, well, maybe I should add another business on and see if I can make that successful while managing my other and making, a couple bucks here and there at each. Can you do more than one business at a time? Yes, you absolutely can. Question number 2, can you make money at it? Yes, you can, absolutely. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to lay it all out there for you so you can kind of get a glimpse into my world and the multiple businesses that I'm running, so that way you can decide whether having 2 direct sales is something for you or not, and plus my personal input and my experience added into my beliefs. So let's get started. Everybody's heard the term, if you treat it as a hobby, you get paid as a hobby. You treat it as a business, you get paid as a business. Well, direct sales is no different. You treat it as a hobby, you get paid as a hobbyist. You treat it as a business, you will get paid as a business. If you want it to be successful, you have to have a plan. You have to map out that plan, and you have to work the plan that you mapped out in order to be successful. So I ask you, do you have that kind of focus for more than one business? Building a business takes time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes dedication, determination, as well as risk. Which brings me to ask you, do you have the time to split between 2 businesses equally? Do you have the effort to split between the 2 businesses equally? Do you have the dedication? What about the determination to split it equally between 2 businesses? Not to mention the funds that you have to put into the businesses. The marketing material, the time, the effort. You have to put put the word out there. You have to get all the banners, the shirts. You got to do everything for both businesses equally. Here's what I know. Not one person, not even me, can say yes to any of those. You want to know why? The key word is equally. When it comes to doing 2 things at one time, something always gets more of the time, the effort, the dedication, determination, and risk than the other one. You will never be able to split it up equally. That could be a lot to do with demand, another part's passion, and another one is greed, which we'll talk about a little bit more later. So that is why I highly discourage you from working more than one direct sales business at a time. So there are times that you can work 2 businesses. So what are they? When one business can survive on its own without hardly any of your time, effort, dedication, or determination. And when you figure that out, please let me know, because I'll be the first to join. So beyond that, the time that it takes into putting into each business equally, let alone the time that it takes to keep a business going, is much harder than it is just to keep what you're already doing going. So by now, all of you know about the steps to success in this business. Now, if you could imagine having to do the steps to success for every single business that you own or you want to own and you want to support and you want to promote, that alone is a lot of work. let me tell you, it is a lot of work. Imagine posting specials twice for every single business that you own. You have to post all the specials when they come out. New products, new catalog changeovers. Trust me, there's a lot that goes into every single business. Now, what about customers? Making those phone calls for each and every single one of your businesses when you could just be calling them about one and pushing that one on them? At what point do you get confused yourself? Because trust me, it happens way too often. I talk about one wrap, but I meant the other. Thankfully, they're both called wraps. But that doesn't always work out when you're selling makeup and wraps. It's a big boo-boo, but it happens a lot. You get confused with your own. And plus, what notebook do you go to for this person? Did you put them in Unique? Did you put them in Jamboree? Did you put them in It Works? Or did you do them all? Because that's kind of crazy. Like I said, you're confusing your own customers by promoting so many things. They don't know how to support you. And let me ask you this. Do you think it will be confusing for your customers? What's she selling this week? I get that a lot. They won't take you seriously. It also looks greedy. Even when you truly do love the product, you're very passionate about it, you really, really, really love it, it still can seem greedy. For example, I sell Unique and It Works. Unique has a cleanser. So does It Works. So if I sit there and on my personal page and I sit there and tell them all about the cleanser from Unique, well, they're used to me seeing It Works and that cleanser, so now they're wondering why you're promoting another cleanser from another company. Are you making more money? I mean, why would you promote something else that you're selling as a hobby on the side when your main business, or supposedly your main business, because they don't really know at this point which is your main business, also sells the same thing? So from their perspective, it can get very confusing. Like, well, where do you want me to support? Do you want me to support Unique with that cleanser or It Works? Which one's your business? Are you doing a business? Because I'm a little bit confused. I'm confused myself. In case you haven't figured it out, I do not believe it's a good idea to run more than one direct sales business at a time if you want to be successful. With that being said, if you are just a hobbyist with another company, and by hobbyist I mean just using it for the discount, then have at it. Just don't expect anybody to take you seriously as a business owner, but just don't promote it on your personal page. You can tell family and friends about it, in conversation when it comes up, but don't promote it, don't push it. Just say, hey, oh, by the way, if you want this product, I can get it for you. But don't push it, don't promote it on your site if you want them to take you seriously as a business owner. That is the key. If you want them to take you seriously, don't do it. So when you're considering your possibilities, you have to consider them from all angles. We kind of talked about time, we talked about your customers, but now I kind of want to talk about building your business and your team. If your customers aren't going to take you seriously because they don't know where to support you, they're confused, so is your team and anybody potentially who you want to sign up under you for any of the businesses. If you are sitting there promoting 5 different companies, how do they know that you're going to be loyal to them? How do they know that you're going to stand by their side? How do they know you're not going to jump ship the next time a new offer comes around, or a new product, or a new company? I mean, there's a lot of amazing direct sales companies out there. So how do they know that you're going to stick around, support them, and help them succeed in this company that they signed up for? Keep in mind, they are signing up under you because they believe in you. They don't sign up just because of the product. They don't sign up just because they want to make money. No, they signed up because they believed in you and they believe where they can go with you in this company. So just think about that. And this kind of brings me to another point. In any company, I don't care what direct sales company that you join, you have to have a team to build your business. You can make money here and there, but if you really want to be successful, once again, this is talking about a successful business, you have to have a team. You need a dedicated and you need a loyal team. And if you're not dedicated and you're not loyal to the company that you want to grow in or that they're signed up under you with, if you're not loyal to the company, why would they be loyal to you? Why would they push harder? Why would they want to succeed under somebody who just doesn't care? Yes, you might get people who will just have that drive, but it's very rare, very rare. And if you talk to anybody in this business, one in maybe 20 to 30 people that they sign probably has that drive on their own. But you cannot succeed with one driven person either. You need multiple legs under you that are strong. That is just the way every business works. In order to be successful in that business, you need multiple strong legs. And I can guarantee that if you are not loyal and you're not dedicated to one business, they will not be either. So my mentality, just kind of back it up here, why I kind of started doing multiple direct sales companies, was I always said, whichever company made me the most money first wins. But I kind of shot myself in my own foot. So let me kind of break it down a little bit. I'm a numbers person. So what I've kind of figured out trying to do multiple direct sales businesses is, I'm kind of putting in it works terms, but for, let's say I'm doing 3 different companies. Each company, I'm actually doing pretty successful at each one that I'm doing. I'm making a couple $100 from Unique, a couple $100 from Jamberry, a couple $100 from It Works. So in It Works terms, I'm basically executive at all 3 of these companies. But I have figured out, and yes, it took me a long time to figure it out, that if I took all the time that I divided between Unique, Jamberry, and It Works, and I literally put it all into It Works, I'd be Emerald. 100%, if not even Diamond, to be honest. But let's just to be conservative, say Emerald. Emerald's making $1,200 a month on average. So which one is going to make you more money? I mean, come on, math doesn't lie. $600 or $1,200. So that is when I decided, which was only this last February, that I am going to become a hobbyist with my other companies, all of them. I'm done. And focus 100% on It Works, because I truly believe that the time and the dedication that you put into this company, it will pay off a lot more than the others. Yes, you can be successful at the other companies, but not with It Works. You have to choose. You can't be divided. The key is that dedication, that loyalty, that time, that effort. I believe that's with all direct sales companies. So the key takeaway from this direct sales junkie, my advice to you is to find one and run with it. Have the others as a hobby. Do not promote it, especially on your main page. And run. Trust me, you can do it. You can move up in this company. I can guarantee it. But you have to want it, and you have to be dedicated. And you have to be willing to go there.